I'm Mark Packer. You got the number 888-573-5335. That's 888-573-5335. Phones, it is. I've got David in Dallas up next. David, how are you?
Talk to me, Mr. Packer. How you doing, man? Welcome.
I'm good, man. All right, same to you. Looking forward to the weekend. You got a good one in your backyard this weekend, by the way. Good one.
Let me tell you something. I dial in on the big ones only, and I know we like to talk SEC, ACC here, but you always given me a little AAC love when I call you. And by the way, congratulations on your SMU over Memphis 30-30 pick 2 weeks ago.
So you remember.
so I remember that, and I will be listening at the top. What is it? The top of the hour, and you better have Cincinnati better fall off your tongue. Is what I'm asking you for. Okay.
Well, you're going to find out in about 35 minutes how I feel about that game.
Let's talk about this for a minute. So I know a lot of you and a lot of your listeners. You get the pleasure of hanging in there with me till about 9 p.m. Eastern. So my question for you is, when it gets to be about 9 p.m. Eastern, you've had a day of Big Ten, ACC, SEC. Are you going to have anything left in the tank for me?
Oh, yeah.
Or are you going to be, are you going to be sitting there with one of them single large ice cube drinks getting ready for SMU Cincinnati?
Well, I'm going to have an ice cube or two tomorrow, and that's the par for the course for me. And again, I'm a grizzled veteran now when it comes to Saturdays because I got to pace myself all day, all night. Because I know on Monday I'm going to be talking about everybody and everything, and all I do is I sip, eat, and make notes all day. I got papers all over the place. I got computers. I got TVs on. It's really tomorrow, believe it or not, is the craziest work day of the week. And I know that we sit there and talk about having fun watching games, but man, I've just got notepads all over the place. Whether we're doing the Packer Durham ACC notes and the national notes on everybody else and all that stuff. So tomorrow will be a fun day. The fact that the Big Ten throws into the mix makes it even better because we got more stuff to talk about, which is great. But I mentioned there's 4 ranked versus ranked games this weekend, and the one that's taking place there at Ford Stadium is going to be a no-nonsense game with Cincinnati and SMU. Well, given the fact that the last 2 times they've hooked up, we've gone a little bonus football, it would not surprise me to see we get a little bonus football even tomorrow night, because this should be a great game.
Yeah, we'll be there. I'll tell you, Pack, it's kind of an interesting story. My youngest son writes an article for the one of the SMU websites. He's now a sophomore in college, but he's been doing it since he's in 7th grade, and he calls each game. So he's got SMU 31, Cincinnati 28, and all he's talking about is how scary the Cincinnati defense is. And if Buechele and our 3, I want to say new wide receivers because we lost Roberson, but we had 3 receivers over 100 yards. I don't know how good. What do you know about Cincinnati's defense, and can we offset them?
Well, you lost more than just a great wide receiver. You lost a great running back, too. But Sonny Dykes has coached him up, man. He has built a program, and this is the ultimate testament, right? I mean, you lose guys, hey, next man up, let's go. And he's been able to prove that. So I would feel much better about SMU's chances if the 2 of the star offensive components were still part of the team moving forward for 2020. But like I said, Sonny's guys have just continued to go play. And Shane Buechele has been out of sight, and he is playing at a ridiculous level. But Cincinnati's no joke. And Luke Fickell has built really another terrific program. So you kind of got, the offense, defense. It's the perfect case scenario of strength versus strength in this game. I think this is going to be another incredibly close game. And the very top of the American Athletic Conference, and this is why I started this conversation a couple of weeks ago about the AAC versus Big 12. I think you can have that conversation at the top with these 2 leagues this year. Yeah, I do.
I heard a couple of guys on your station earlier this week. They said, the winner is the one team that probably, although it's an extremely outside chance, I'm not going to pretend to think that if somebody runs the table, somebody's going to be talking about any college playoff hopes. That's ridiculous. But if there is any team, maybe if you put BYU to the side, the winner of this game starts to set themselves up to at least be in the fun conversation, which would be incredible being a longtime SMU fan.
Yep, 100% right. Listen, there's only 12 teams right now that are undefeated. Obviously, the Big Ten I don't count because they haven't played yet. So there's 12 teams that have played that are undefeated, and 2 of them are going to be right there at Ford Stadium tomorrow. And that it's like I said, there are 4 ranked versus ranked matchups, and all of them appear to be highly interesting and entertaining. With Iowa State, Oklahoma State, the game we're talking about with Cincinnati, SMU. We talked about NC State, North Carolina, and obviously same thing with Michigan and Minnesota. All 4 of those, you could make the case for one team. I'd go, yeah, makes sense. Hard to pick against them. But all 4 of these games should be thoroughly entertaining.
Well, just get ready to pronounce Cincinnati here when you do your 30-30. I'm listening for Cincinnati. Let's hear it one time, Pack.
You're almost there.
Have a good weekend.
You too, man. Good luck tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Terrific game. It really is. That is a great matchup. By the way, first time ever at Ford Stadium, a ranked versus ranked matchup. And that is Cincinnati and SMU. Cincinnati 9th in the country this week in the AP poll. SMU 16th. Again, 2 undefeated teams. There's only 12 of them. 2 of them right there in Big D. Highland Park. All right.